Oh, this angle is a little bit off. Let me fix that real quick. There we go, beautiful manly noises, that's my favorite. Oh, yes indeed. Ah, well, good evening. Ladies, lasses and lasses, and welcome to the click. You smell absolutely astounding today. And don't let anyone else lie to you and tell you otherwise. Today, I figured we would look at something we all enjoy thoroughly. That is right. Late-stage capitalism, baby. Or the stuff that, comes along with it, I suppose. In this case, crappy designs and shitification companies that make it impossible to unsubscribe from their services. Or just, really shady stuff that you encounter. Partially for, a little bit of awareness or whatever. That's the positive educational spin we have on this video, but also because it's just funny to laugh about the downfall of the current state of things. Enjoy. Mwah. HoleDesign, and it's not about actual good HoleDesign. That sounds really inappropriate. No, it's just bad stuff. Apparently, my Samsung fridge has ads now. We're sorry we upset you, Carol. Plur blur, new series, start watching. Wait, what do you mean start watching? Are you gonna watch this series on your smart fridge screen? Oh my god, your face is melting. I feel so bad for you. Is that better? That's way better. Oh my god. Also, not to be that guy, but I am going to be that guy. Why the fuck do you need a smart fridge? You open it to get cold stuff out and then you close it, right? Why do you need a screen and stuff? And that just invites the fact that they're gonna start putting ads on it. We all know this. Companies cannot be trusted with more screens. Mail online travel. Low-cost airlines will officially launch standing-only seats in 2026 after finally passing safety evaluations. You think flights are cramped enough as it is? Have you tried standing up for 8 hours straight on a nightly flight across the Atlantic? I also would not be surprised that if a year from now they just jack up the price of regular seats and these ones costs what the regular seats used to cost, right? That is totally what it's gonna happen. That's what they always do. I suppose the only positive spin to this is that the person in front of you can no longer all of a sudden lean back their seat and they crush both your knees and your laptop that you're working on. I suppose that's the only positive, because you can't sit and work on your laptop when you stand like this anyway. The only source for this, because I checked, is the Daily Mail. They quote no one, mention no one. All they say is, according to reports, might as well have shook a magic 8-ball. Oh, thank God, this is not actually HoleDesign that is actually out yet. This is just HoleDesign in terms of journalism. Edit. There are now loads of articles on the internet about this in the last few hours, all sourcing the Daily Mail. There isn't even a press release from the supposed seat manufacturer, who doesn't even have a product page for the seat on their website. All the articles mentioned in the Skyrider 2.0. Yet an article from CNN shows that Avo Interiors had a 3.0 on display at the Aircraft Interiors Expo in 2019 in Hamburg. This is not a real thing. It is a concept to create advertising for the company. The Daily just ran with an Instagram post, which itself was a regurgitation of an April Fool's. Edit 2. The Mail now has an article where they have contacted the manufacturer, and the manufacturer has said it's only a concept and unlikely to ever work. Thank God. But I also like how this entire story turned from an HoleDesign in airplanes to just the HoleDesigns in how modern journalism work. What a twist! So yeah, the claim has been approved for 2026 is BS. They still continue to talk about Michael O'Leary talking about it in 2012, 13 years ago. I mean, that's like 14 years ago now, isn't it? Time goes so fast, and I am so happy about that. In an interview where he was obviously taking the piss. Taking the piss? You mean in airplanes you will now have to pay to use the on-airplane bathroom? It's our new pay-to-piss program. In before you buy a Samsung toilet in your house that has a smart screen on it, and the toilet stops flushing if you stop paying the subscription. Okay, we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. This is going to be an HoleDesign video in 2 years from now, okay? It's fine. We can all calm down. BMW. While Mercedes aims to make cars easier to repair, BMW has patented roundel-shaped screw heads that push owners to dealer-only servicing and repairs. I'm sure China will sell this bit within a year. This 100%. Just gonna get a cheap one from an AliExpress and call it a day. I mean, it's still silly that you have to do that. Just use normal screws like a normal functioning human. This is stupid. Oh my god, look at us. We're so fancy and poopy. We need our own screw heads. That is pretty screwed up if you ask me. And they say you can't be professionally funny. I guess apples have ads on them now. Abbott Elementary on Hulu now. Scan this little code you got on your stupid Apple to watch this series on Hulu now. Ooh. You know, as a YouTuber, I work a decent amount with ads myself, you know, whether that be sponsors or just impressions on Google Ads on my videos or whatever. And what always strikes me as odd about these kind of things is I cannot for the life of me figure out how much money this would even generate. Because ads basically pay out depending on how many impressions they get, impressions and clicks basically, and also how valuable the target demographic is expected to be. So for example, if you make finance videos for a very mature audience, the algorithm expects them all to have like fancy credit cards and the ads will be worth more. But if you make, for example, content for kids with little to no purchasing power, the ads will be worth way less, as a broad example. How many impressions do like Apple labels get? Like how much would this actually pay? I see the same at gas stations, like, you know, when they have the screens on like the pumps themselves. How many impressions do you get per day? Like it must be, you know, a couple of dollars per day in ad revenue. Is it even worth the damn electricity to play those ads? You know what I mean? Like it's so obnoxious and it must be so inefficient. Unlock all movies and TV shows. Choose any ad-free plan to access all of Netflix. And then you just know that half the stuff they advertise is gonna be locked behind regions anyway. Because I love this so much. Oh, my favorite is on Prime Video, when they started putting ads in my current subscription. And then they have a new subscription that is more expensive to get the ads to go away. That feels good, man. Ooh, here's a little store page for a laptop. 360-degree hinge offers flexible use, fingerprint and facial recognition. Phone link features seamlessly connects. Windows 11 Home comes pre-installed for a smooth, everyday computing experience. I feel like I'm reading a script for a sponsored segment. Oh, anyway, there's a little fine print on the bottom. This description was created using an AI language model and is intended to provide general information only. You couldn't write a little bullet point list for a damn computer on your own. You had to use AI to do this. How lazy can you get? While we strive to deliver accurate information, do you? You wouldn't need this disclaimer if that was the case. Isn't it ironic that the disclaimer is like an equal amount of text to the actual text in the article itself? Like, what's the point? You have to add the disclaimer the size of the OG text. What's the point? We cannot guarantee it will always be accurate. Full disclaimer, we have such a raging, veiny hard-on for AI that we might just casually lie in our product descriptions. Okay, shit like this is why everyone knows that AI is a damn bubble, okay? It just slopifies everything. Like, how much money did this company save on not having to write this little bullet point list for this laptop versus how many complaints and stuff their department has to deal with due to the fact that it's like incorrect information. You see what I mean? It doesn't create value. It just pushes the problem a little bit to the side and also makes it worse for the customers. Bruh. Amazon. Dear Echo customer, we are reaching out to let you know that the Alexa feature "Do not send voice recordings" that you enabled on your supported Echo device will no longer be available beginning of March 28, 2025. This feature allowed compatible Echo devices to process the audio of Alexa requests locally on your device. Ooh, but now we're gonna upload all your info and create like an AI clone of you in the cloud. As we continue to expand Alexa's capabilities with generative AI features that rely on the processing power of Amazon's secure cloud, so secure, yes indeed, we have decided to no longer support this feature. You receive features you never ask for. I receive everything you will ever say. Yeah, at this day and age, I'm way more comfortable that companies do not listen to every single thing I ever have to say. And also, the secure cloud. This is the same kind of problem you encounter when you start having these like age verification things and like companies asking for pictures of your ID and stuff. It's like, it's a good question to bring up about like security for minors online and that sort of stuff, right? But I don't think the solution is to give like all your IDs and stuff to companies that get hacked like once a month. You know? It's a very similar feeling. It's like, oh, look at us processing brain-dead AI information and it's totally secure in our cloud. That never gets leaked, and we don't use it for nefarious purposes either. You can trust us. Connect for the latest smart features. You know that when something contains the term smart feature, it's inconvenient as fuck and not actually smart. Smart ovens. Why the fuck do you have a smart oven? require a Wi-Fi connection for the best experience. Why the fuck does a little box of hot air in my kitchen require a damn Wi-Fi connection? Let's keep reading, shall we? Please connect now to unlock the latest features. What fucking features do you need it? It's hot! It's a hot damn box! And receive important software update. Dismiss or connect now, but you know if you click dismiss, you're not gonna be able to heat up your damn pan pizza because it's such damn rocket science to heat some damn air. Never before has like a home appliance felt this punchable. I can't be the only one who feels that way. We can't even pump fuel anymore without holding a digital billboard. Netherlands. Oh, look at that. You see, you have a little screen with ads while pumping gas now. That is fun. Oh, it says smarter nozzle on the bottom. Yeah, it's so much smarter to be bombarded with ads. You see what I mean? Like, how profitable can this actually be? You know, how many people and impressions does this ad actually get on a day-to-day basis where it's even worth faffing about with? The company behind these already declared bankruptcy. No drink prices on Dave & Buster's menu. Magnificent margaritas. $1 million Rita. You have the calories here, but no money. Oh, you have plus $12 for adding stuff to it, but not the not the original amount. It's just calories. You show calories, but not how much it costs to buy. This is too common. Most restaurants somehow get away with this. Often when I ask about pricing, I get price shamed. One fancy Mexican place said that if I had to ask, I couldn't afford it. I said, thanks, but now I'll just water and no tip. Thanks. I hate that. There is a difference between can afford and don't want to pay. As they say in Germany, Preiswert. Is it worth the price? And if they don't show it, it's probably not worth the price. Like, sure, I suppose a $50 margarita isn't gonna bankrupt me or whatever, but I'd rather spend $50 on like a really nice steak or something like that instead of a drink that is like trying to trick me into paying more than it's actually worth. I can afford a lot of shite. Higher car payments, stupid alcohol, and a stupid chain restaurant, so on and so forth. Do I wanna pay that much? Nah. Exactly, it's not worth the price. There is a difference between like, do you literally have the money on your card versus like, do I think this is worth burning $50 on? The answer is no. YouTube now bans VPN/proxies. VPN/proxy detected. To continue, turn off your VPN/proxy. This will allow YouTube to locate the best content. Oh yes, indeed, we haven't shoved down enough AI slop in your shorts feed today. We just need to push that sweet stuff. Just come here, push that. There you go. You couldn't have gotten that experience with a VPN now, could you? I wish you could permanently disable shorts on YouTube. They take up like half the homepage, and it's always garbage. It's always absolute garbage. It's either AI slop or it's thirst traps. That's it. Or it's like brain rot. Or it's like brain rot edits that always have like some Sigma music and like a skull vibrating all over the screen. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh. This black lodge ass floor tiling that supermarkets in my city have now. Who made the choice for this? Do you want people to feel nauseous in your store? I would imagine nausea correlates negatively with grocery shopping. Getting started. We need some information to help us confirm your identity. Submit photo ID or estimate age from selfie. Depending on the method of verification, that processing could include Persona processing your biometric information and storing it for up to 7 days. I mean, then you better hope it doesn't get hacked in those 7 days, which is a little bit of a 50-50. Reddit will receive and store your birthday and verification status in your account, but does not retain any other data relating to the verification. Press X to doubt. You see, this is what I mean. Like, the basic idea of keeping, for example, minors safe on the internet and having verifications for certain platforms and stuff isn't a bad idea in of itself. I think a lot of people would just bypass it anyway because most of these, like, estimate age from selfie systems are really stupid. I have seen people bypass it using, like, Gary's mod. But also, I don't think the solution for online safety is to, like, have a bunch of minors' ID and personal information readily available for big companies and potentially get leaked in hacks. You see what I mean? It's like, the basic idea, sure, why not? This solution? I don't want companies handling this stuff, man. Wingstop has a 70-cent boneless wings deal that comes out to $13 for 10 wings. Well, I haven't punched it into a calculator, but I'm pretty sure that $13 for 10 is a bit more than 70. It's almost double, to be exact. In the fine print, it says dip isn't included, but required for purchase. That is $6 for a cup of mandatory ranch. Oh, okay, so the wings themselves are technically $70, but you glue a mandatory extra on top of it, so they turn out to be basically like $1.3 a pop instead, which actually is not that affordable anymore. It's only 70 cents per wing, but you know, this mandatory paper cup we served them in cost you $20, but you know, the specific wings are still just 70, it's fine, you know. My car is getting advertisements now. Marketing notification. Announcement, $1,500 loyalty retail bonus cash. Ooh, this is so fun. Wouldn't this like be dangerous to drive with? Or is it one of those things that only turns on during like the red lights? Can you imagine that? That's gonna be a beautiful dystopian future. Like, we drive our cars and they don't show ads while you're driving, because of course that would be unsafe and get the car company in trouble. But as soon as there's traffic or red light, you just have screens all over the car blaring ads at you. It's like, and then you start driving. It's like, basically you have ad breaks in traffic. Isn't that great? The future is oh so bright, and the brightness is screens cluttered in ads. Facebook, what is on your mind? You see, here are all the stories, but one of them is just Meta AI. Make it anime with Meta AI. Here's our original wedding picture, but you can slopify it if you like. If you would just want to add some extra slop to your romantic memories, then here it is, baby. I get the feeling that companies are getting more and more desperate to try to like sell literally any kind of use case for the amount of AI they have invested in, right? Because that's kind of the feeling I get. Like, how many of you actually pay for anything AI related? I know I certainly don't, unless, you know, some random company has added some like random AI feature in a service I already paid for. But I certainly have never paid for anything AI related. You know, why would I pay for this? Why would I pay anything to slopify wedding images? You know, it's absolutely pointless. I just get the feeling that companies are getting so desperate to turn any sort of profit for this like massive investment in AI. This is how bubbles are created. You're stupid. This is stupid. And soon we will all have to suffer. Good job. Red Bull hard candy. I am low-key suspecting this isn't like from the official Red Bull like brand or whatever. It's like Red Bull. But anyway, it contains vitamin B3, B6, B12, and zinc. That's pretty good for a hard candy. Let's read the back, shall we? This product don't contain... You know, it's just a quality product when they write it like that. Anyway, don't contain B3, B6, B12, or zinc. It is design reference only. This vitamin pill doesn't contain any vitamins. The title with the vitamins is the name of the brand. You know, it doesn't contain anything. We have the sugar pill that we just named D-vitamin. But it doesn't contain D-vitamin. It's great. SoFi. Hi Blorp. Our records show that it has approximately been 6 months since you logged into your SoFi investment account. Please log in by the end of the day to avoid $25 inactivity fee. What do you mean inactivity fee? What kind of garbage service is this? Like a decent investment account, like half the point of investing, which performs better than most people trying to sell you life hacks about investing, is just toss it in a damn index fund and then close the app for 5 years and then open it when you need it. Okay, that's like basic investment 101. That's what I would recommend 99% of people do, okay? But now you have services that punishes you for that? Unless you're a little crypto bro day trader, we're gonna just charge you $25 because fuck you, man. Ooh, look at the bottom. That's really wholesome. SoFi is committed to fighting racism, standing in solidarity with all our communities, because we charge everyone inactivity fees no matter the color of your skin. Fucking inclusivity, baby. Providing space for open dialogue, including inactivity fees, as well as taking action as informed allies. Yeah, you know, you can't send out emails like this and then like sit there and pretend you're morally superior or like fighting the good fight or whatever. Like, bruh, come on. You're... That is so stupid. That is so stupid. Pay with my gift card balance. Gift card balance, $2.82. Gift card balance, amount left, order total, up. Your current balance won't cover the cost of today's order. Select a payment method to load $15 to your gift card. Your order will be placed automatically. Okay, so since the order total is $13.98, you'll still have like leftover dollars on this gift card afterwards. And you're not going to be able to spend that either, because then you're going to have to charge it $15 again. So you're always going to be like $3 behind that you can never use, that is just stuck on your card. My rewards. Statement credits. 5.1 thousand. Hell yeah. How many rewards would you like to redeem? 5,000. Please enter points in increments of 3, 3, 3, 3. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Why would they not let you redeem just the points you have? 3, 3. This is the same shit again. This is like microtransaction logic. Oh my god. We are on Facebook today. Do you feel a bit lonely on Facebook? Have your friends that downloaded Facebook back in the day like died of old age or whatever? Because Facebook is low-key ancient. No worries. We have new companions for you to chat with. We have Russian Girl and Stepmom. Cool. Oh, we have even more. There is also Nasty Nancy and Egg. You just know that when Facebook is actively advertising a stepmom chatbot on their homepage, that is a sign that the AI bubble is about to pop. This is a recession sign.
Ooh, I always wanted to talk to a stepmom MILF on Facebook. Now I can do that, and the only thing it will do is steal my data. I can practice Riz 24/7.
Suspicious login detected on your account. Oh no, what a panicky moment. Fraud department. Oh no, not that department. Sparkle in Pink. I don't remember a fraud department called Sparkle in Pink. Adorable made affordable. Kidding, you're good. Sorry for the scare. We just had to get your attention. We have an exclusive offer just for you, but it's locked until you peek inside. Let me see. You know, sometimes you say that they're like punchable faces, and previously in the video we saw what a punchable oven looked like. This is a very punchable email. Like that's the only thing I have to describe this. This is incredibly punchable. Why would you do this? I hope your company fails. I hope it crashes and burns into obscurity. Thank you. Contrado raises their prices in order to negate their 25% student discount. Okay, so here's the OG thing. You see, subtotal $190, shipping, student discounts, it's $152. Alright, and here is the one without the student discount. You see, subtotal $147. Wait a second, the subtotal on the other one was $190. So they just added like $50 to it to like negate the student discount. So there's no discount. They just jacked up the price. The difference is price actually like $4, even though it's supposed to be like $50 student discount. This is so scummy. This is like Black Friday strats, when companies used to just jack up the prices a week before. So it was technically 50% off, but it's just because they doubled the price the week before. Paying a digital delivery fee for a rented PDF textbook. Wait a second, so it's a delivery fee for a digital PDF. That is also rented. You don't even get to keep it. Digital delivery fee, $5.99. Rented a digital textbook for one of my college classes, just a PDF with online access for 100 days, no shipping, nothing physical. Somehow, there is still a $5.99 digital delivery fee. That is more expensive than most shipping. You know, most of the time where I buy things online nowadays, it's like, oh, free shipping over $30 or whatever. And most of the time, the stuff I buy is like $30 or more, you know, whatever it might be. So it's like, I usually don't pay that much shipping nowadays. Usually it's included. So this is more expensive than most actual shipping that I pay for. And it's not even for a permanent item. It's for a rental PDF. Oh my god. Fiverr now requires tips of at least $5. Thank you for your reviews, customer, to leave a tip for self-service. 15%, 20%, 25%, 0%, up. Tip amount must be between $5 and $70. You won't be charged yet. Service fees apply. Ooh, good thing there's a service fee on top of my mandatory tip. I was a bit worried it was gonna be too affordable there for a second. I sell thumbnails on Fiverr, and I have been told horror stories of the fees by clients, as in them paying $11 for something I listed as $5 and me getting $4. Oh, that's nice. You get paid slightly more than a third of what the client had to pay, all because of mandatory tips and service fees. That's a pretty bad ratio. And like, for a bit of context, right, I think that's important. If you, for example, work with a company that produces wares, like, you know, they have to like print stuff, like for example, a merch company, or print on demand shirts or plushies or whatever, like expecting somewhere between 10 to 30% like payback towards you, depending on the size of the printing and that kind of stuff, is kind of reasonable, because then there's still someone else covering like something physical that needs to be printed. They probably take care of like warehouses or storage or shipping or what have you, you know, and the platform itself. Like, that makes sense. That is typically to be expected. But when you only keep 30%, and the only thing the other provider does is just host a website, then you know it's like really, really steep. That is no. No. Nuh-uh. Oh, here are pictures of houses if you're looking to purchase a home, which everyone can totally afford nowadays. This home doesn't have a pool. Pick only showcase what it would look like. This is a rendition of the backyard if a new buyer would get a pool. Pool do not convey with home. It is a virtual image. So if you're like looking for like, oh, house with pool, it's like this house doesn't have a pool, but we're gonna promote it with pictures of a pool there that just like, it could look like this if you buy a damn pool. This home does not have a pool. Pic shows yard size to add a pool. This is a rendition of the backyard if new buyer would get a pool. What are you doing? It's the same kind of thing. It's like, oh, here is what this house would look like if you spent $500,000 renovating it, repainting it, extending it, and adding a pool. What's the point of the pictures? Shane puts a low battery warning in the middle of their ad. Low battery, 20% remaining, good. Presumably to get you to click close and it will take you to the page to download the app. It didn't work on me because I have an Android and I'm pretty sure the exact warning only comes up on iPhone. It has actually happened to me a couple of times that I get an ad that has like a strand of hair purposefully put in it. So it looks like your phone has a strand of hair on it and you will reflexively try to get it off. And then you accidentally click the ad. That has happened to me like once or twice. It is absolutely bonkers. Your debit card was charged $300. Hi VIP, your debit card ending in this number was used at this place. Oh my god, $300 approved at this date? Did you authorize it? Reply yes or no. April Fools! I know it's just a prank, but we also have something special for you. 30-minute flash sale, code FLASH. Let's grow it and keep it to healthy hair loading. With love, the Healthy Hair Crew. I mean, maybe that's the marketing strategy. If they keep stressing people out with emails like this, they will like tear their hair out and lose it due to stress, and then they'll have to buy their products. That's nice. That's a good strat. Create a problem and sell the solution. Discord now requires full face scan or ID for full access. How much backlash do you think Discord will get from this? What are some good alternatives to Discord? I think this move is insane given that they had a security leak months ago that resulted in 70,000 government IDs from users being exposed. You see, this is what I mean. Like having the discussion of like, oh, when should you be able to access social media and, you know, enforcing safety and stuff online is definitely a good discussion to have. But this is certainly not the solution because number one, I don't trust that companies isn't gonna do shady things with like all our information. Number two, I don't trust that it isn't gonna be leaked. Number three, people are gonna bypass it anyway. So it's like, this isn't the way to do it. This is just stupid and potentially puts more people in danger. Like, oh, here is 70,000 potential minors whose information you just leaked. That's fun. Amazon is sending fake delivery notifications. This needs to stop. Your package is currently being delivered. Oh my god. I had to disable notifications. It's like one of the food delivery apps. I don't remember which one it was, but I was using it a few months ago. And it kept like popping up and being like, now there's a new place near you, check what deals you can get today, you hungry for lunch? And you know, the notifications, you would normally need to know when your food is arriving, right? And I had to disable it completely because I was so sick of them just bombarding me with these like weird little dumb ad notifications. So instead I just left my phone unlocked whenever I was waiting for a food delivery, and that's how I kind of went around it. It's ridiculous how much stuff you have to get through and turn off actual necessary features to not be bombarded with ads for like services you already pay for. I am already using your app to buy food. You don't need to shove ads down my throat. That will make me use it less or even uninstall it. So you know, sometimes you get surveys online and you can get benefits and that kind of stuff for completing them. Well, you can do surveys on YouTube now sometimes, and here is one that this person did. YouTube, thank you for your time, but unfortunately we have already enough responses to this survey. We hope you take the time to respond to future surveys. Yeah, this will definitely ensure they do. You know, you spend 15 minutes of your day responding to a survey, and they say sucks to suck, skill issues, should have done it faster. Yeah, that'll definitely show them. I want to do this in the future again, hell yeah. Apparel for creators who think differently. We are not prompts. We're not prompts. We promise. We're totally not AI. Look how not AI this picture is. Was it AI? Check if image is AI generated. This was created by AI. I mean, you can tell. You don't even have to run this one through it. You can tell by like the texture and stuff on the clothes and that kind of stuff. This is the sort of picture that isn't like an obvious AI giveaway, but you can just kind of tell because all AI pictures look the same. You know, it's the fake smile, the color scheme, the like overly contrasted clothes and creases, you know? It's just You can tell. And it's really sussy when the whole ad selling point is like, this isn't AI. The bar is in hell. Facebook allegedly detects when teen girls delete selfies so it could serve them beauty ads. I'm sorry, but oh my god. I mean, alleged, I suppose, is doing a lot of legwork here, but I also wouldn't be surprised. And they say we don't need privacy. Yeah, you see what I mean? With like the privacy concerns and IDs and stuff on like social platforms. Not even mentioning like having your personal info leaked or whatever. But also just stuff like this. This is insane. Or we don't need to worry about these things. Oh boy, does it become concerning when this shite happens. It's like someone you just met talking abruptly about something personal to you. Or an ad tells you something. Oh my god, that is absolutely true. Can you imagine just meeting like a new colleague at work and they all of a sudden start yapping to you about something sensitive because you mentioned it at some other point in your life or searched for it 10 minutes earlier and you're like, what? That is so uncanny. You can make like a little horror skit of this. Oh my god, can you imagine I'm googling like, is a lump inside of my butt something serious that should be checked out? And then like 10 minutes later, you have a colleague just like, hey, have you heard about that new place you should go to that costs $3,000 to check you for ass cancer because otherwise your ass can explode? And you're like, what? You know? It's exactly like that. Or an ad tells you about something, like baby stuff when it predicts that you're going to have a baby, but you didn't know that. Yeah, I had that kind of thing. We had like a baby shower for a few of my friends not too long ago, and we like bought some diapers and stuff for funsies because we had like some drunk challenges when they were supposed to change diapers on like adult men. It was really funny. We weren't particularly sober. I had some really funny pictures from that evening. They appreciated it a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was a very brosy baby shower. But all of us started getting like diaper ads after the fact, because then our phones had picked up that we had talked about diapers in like group chats or in the room, and a couple of us had actually ordered diapers and that kind of stuff. So all of a sudden, all of us just got baby ads. I mean, I guess it was relevant for like a couple of the guys that were actually having babies, but for the rest of us, it was just because we bought baby stuff for this stupid party. Mr. Beast makes progress bar doing ads go fast at the start and slow down towards the end to trick you into not skipping forward. This is something I have seen in multiple places online. It is really scummy. I despise it. Like, sponsors can be low-key annoying already, but this just adds to it, because then you also can't skip forward accurately. This solar calculator just has a piece of tape holding in a fake solar panel. What? No! I mean, I would guess that if this is one of those standard small calculators that the battery is gonna last like forever even without it. But it's kind of weird and scummy to like sell it as like, oh, it charges itself and then just glue it on top of it. Like, bruh. My brother bought a 20,000 power bank. It couldn't fully charge his phone, so my mom opened the power bank and they found this. Only 3 batteries are connected to the power bank, and the rest are dummies. I mean, I guess when you figure this out, you can just like scrap the rest and have a really tiny, neat little power bank. But the annoyance of like buying this absolute brick of a power bank, and then it only has the capacity to charge like half a phone, that is so annoying. Grain of rice, world's smallest computer, close add button, you see? It's like the billionth the size of a grain of rice, because mobile game ads is something that everyone loves. Amrit, natural brown sugar. Natural is only a brand name and trademark and does not represent true nature. Ah yes indeed, natural brown sugar. Marketed. It's a reason Amrit sounds kinda like armpit. Hell yeah. Rap video that includes multiple curse words, nudity, glorification of gangs, drugs, and murder. A green little mark for monetization. YouTuber says birch. A yellow sign. You said heck one too many times. No heckin' ads for you are sensitive advertisers. There's like half of them is like, I don't know, AI-generated mobile adult games. They wouldn't want to put ads on this. They're so sensitive. Oh no, think of the advertisers. Oh, I love that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my job here and doing what I do. But every job certainly has its quirks. Like if you work in retail, you'll get Karen sometimes. Or if you're a consultant, sometimes you have really annoying clients, but you can't tell them they're annoying because they're a client. And when you do YouTube, this is certainly like the equivalent. Oh dear God. Ooh, we have like one of those little kissy cams in a stadium. Look at this. Alone cam. What? This is like some frick you in particular stuff. What do you mean alone cam? Look at this dude who's just minding his business. Everyone laugh at this dude. He ain't got nobody to kiss. Okay, seriously. YouTube just flagged my stream video because a song was playing in a coffee shop I was walking by. I mean, nowadays it does allow you to like cut out the section pretty easily. I have done that many times on like stream VODs and stuff where something plays that is like accidentally copyrighted, but it is still very overzealous, isn't it? Ham and eggs, a 0.99. But wait a second, if you zoom in on the 0, you can tell that it's actually an 8. It's just that the outline and stuff makes it look a lot like a 0. So this is actually like 9 times more expensive than it looks like. Isn't that great? I just love advertising. It's so fun. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having you here. And I will see you again in the very near future. Have an amazing rest of your day because you do deserve it. Take care. Bye-bye.